Hi guys, this is Jackie from Design Your Health Journey, and today I want to talk to you about getting on board with doing carbs. And for me, that was a positive. I mean, I was huge before, huge, and I just couldn't make any headway. And every time I did something, did a diet plan, maybe if I was lucky, lost a pound or two, and then it would come on and bring friends with them, and that is not working. And so I came up with a way of understanding that I can't diet. I mean, some people diet, most people diet, 99% of them, it doesn't work. When you diet, just the thought, the thinking in your mind is you're depriving yourself. And you're not. I mean, when you're low carbon, you do it right. You're not depriving yourself. Stop thinking about, oh, I can't eat this. I can't eat that. I can't go to Popeyes. I can't eat cheesecake. No, don't think of it that way. Think of all the gazillion things you can do with chicken. You can bake it, grill it. You can put different kinds of low carb sauces on it. Put it in salads, whatever, and find the good side and go nuts with it. I tell everybody, go Pinteresty on it, man. Go. I mean, there's so many things that you can do, so many ways that you can eat it. So many. Oh my God, you would think that I would be huger thinking about all the stuff that you can eat, but I'm not. You find what's working, use it, and just make it your life. And stop belly aching about what you're giving up. Think about what you're gaining. You're gaining better, longer health. You'll be able to be around with your family, your loved ones. You got kids, you got grandkids, you got great grandkids. You get to spend more time on this earth with them, enjoying it. When you go to do things, you're not like, oh my God, oh, I can't walk, I'm so tired, or this hurts or that hurts. That's going to be a thing of the past. Now, one thing I do want to tell you, don't procrastinate, because that's what I did. And I didn't intentionally do it, but because I waited so long, I got so much joint damage from carrying around that bowl. And so if you're lucky enough to be heavy and not feeling lots of joint pains and everything, God bless you. Do something about it now before it's too late. So let's get right down to the carbs, because I've been helping some people and it's doing good, and I've been breaking it down to them, and I'm trying to take it to the next level doing it via Skype. But I've been talking to people and I break it down, and I've met some people locally who come, and I said, let me make a visual. So let's do this. I'm going to show you a name. According to the American Medical Association, which they've changed this since I first started low carb, they said that men and women, this is all the sugar you should have for a day. Men should have no more than the 9 teaspoons, and women 6 teaspoons. Men, you have it so much easier. You guys can burn it up so much quicker than us. You lucky dogs, you. But women, you know the struggle. And it's so hard to take it off. Easy to put it in, so hard to take it off. So this is what they're telling you. This is what you need for a day. Now, think about this one. Got another visual aid for you. Think about when you're running around in the morning and you're going out to work. And you stop at McDonald's. And said, I'm going to get me a little egg sandwich with a little hash brown and a small specialty drink. Say a caramel mocha. Well, that caramel mocha alone has 3 spoons of sugar in it. That's half of your sugars for the day in just that one drink. This whole meal, 6 sugars. So women, after you eat this, you're shot for the day. Anything that you eat after this is gonna go here and here and here And you need a better choice than this. Okay? So, with that, my plan is to help you focus on what you can eat. You can have a bigger breakfast than that, less sugars, and feeling so much better about yourself. When you go through the day, you got so much energy. When you eat that, you'll be sitting around picking your teeth, talking about, oh my God, I'm so tired, I need to sleep. Because of all that sugar and grease and everything involved in making them. Oh, yikes. So what I do is I try and help people come up with a plan that they can live with. You can change it every day the way that you need to. You can experiment. And I tell you to make water your friend, make the scale your friend because it's going to show you results. So what I do with my service is like people will call in and you know shoot the breeze. Tell me about their life. Tell me about their past. And tell me about where they work, what they do. I have actually two people who are homebound. They can't get out of the house, but not just because they're so large, but other issues too. And, we sit and we talk about things and let them see uh, what it is that they're too focused on certain things and they don't know it and people don't tell them. They have people who are actually keeping them down and just don't see it. Oh, he does this for me, he does that for me. If he's real supportive, he'll tell you, babe, I'm worried about you. You need to do something. You can't move, you can't do this, you can't. But instead, he just blindly does what she wants. And that's not working. I mean, she's got a lot of health issues now because of it. So we're working on it. And sometimes what people just need is the voice of reason. They need somebody who's direct, who's honest, friendly. That's me. I'm not going to say, you loser, what the hell are you doing? Don't you know? No, a lot of times you can't see the forest for the trees. You do need somebody to talk to, somebody who's outside of it, who can see it and say, okay, this is what I'm seeing. And, if you agree with me, hey, if you don't, and bring it like that. So I talk to them and have them make a plan, give them some ideas about something to eat, start with this. And the first thing I tell everybody, get rid of all the drinks and just drink water. That just eliminating all that stuff and just giving yourself water frees up carbs for the day so you can eat other things. Okay? And just focus on the healthy. Don't worry about the exercise at first because a lot of people, that's not their bag, baby. Once you see the weight start to come off, then you're like, hey. And then you get into it and you start doing stuff. In the beginning, when I had to lose my first 100 pounds, I just was happy when I registered on the scale. I didn't register on most scales. There was like 2 doctors I ever been to when I was at my heaviest point that I could actually step on the scale and it registered. So that was like a good thing when I finally was able to get on the scale and see those numbers and then I can watch it go down. Focus on that. Focus on, you're wearing a shirt and it's so tight on you, you have to squeeze into it and it's feeling a little bit looser and you're like, oh, okay. And then after a while, then you find a way and you do it. Any kind of movement doesn't matter in the beginning, just get moving. And just maintaining it. Once you find what's working for you, keep going with it. And for the holidays too. Hey, weight gain and cholesterol, none of those take a holiday. So you can go off the path. I've done it. Everybody does it. But the thing is, don't let that be the start of something bad. Don't just say, oh, yesterday I was so bad, and then you're eating down. I ate all that yesterday, and you're still eating it. That was yesterday. Today's a new day. Clean slate. Get back on and keep on going. If you take 10 steps forward and just one back, you're still getting forward. So keep on keeping on with that. And don't believe the quick fixes. That weight that you put on, that cholesterol that you put on, whatever it is, didn't come on overnight. It took time and it built up to the point where you're in distress now. So it's going to take time to take it off. If you do any of those things, any of them, even the surgery, if you do all those and you don't commit to it, it's coming right back on. When you do those what cabbage soup diets and all those, when you do it and you lose that weight, what happens? You go back to eating the old way and it all comes back on. Because what did you do? You made a temporary change. So you need a permanent lifestyle change. And so with that, think about tomorrow, the next day. You have things coming up. You have birthday coming up. You have Christmas coming up. You have a wedding coming up, whatever. Think about those and use those as goals. Say, hey, I'm going to keep on this. I'm going to keep exercising. I'm going to eat right. When that wedding comes, I'm going to have me a little bit of cake. Have me a little bit of some fried chicken, whatever it is. But don't just say, oh, I'm going to be in trouble on that wedding because I ate this and I ate that and blah, blah. Or I can't eat this, and then you get depressed. No depression. It's not allowed on this plan. You're going to focus on the positive. And also with my plan, like I said, I give you the goals, to just the ideas and the resources to do it all for yourself. Then, if later down the road, a couple months later, next year, something you want to check in, come, talk back to me, that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But sometimes people do need somebody to talk to, once a week. Like I said, voice of reason, somebody that they can talk to honestly, bluntly. And I can be that person for you as well. A good show that I tell everybody to watch. I don't know, a lot of people morbidly obese, but it's not more just for morbidly obese people to watch. 600-pound life, my 600-pound life on TLC. The struggles that these people have to go through. And they're trying to do the weight loss surgery and everything, but it is a commitment, So think about that before you do that surgery. Those people, they didn't just go and snip, and then all of a sudden their problems were fixed, and hallelujah. Some of them didn't make their goal at all. Some of them didn't even get out of the starting gate. I mean, there was one, she lost like 5 pounds and put it back on. So whatever you're doing is going to be a struggle, but you got to put your heart and soul into it and make it. That's why I said my plan is just a lifestyle change that you can live with. I can go anywhere. I can eat whatever I want. And I know, oh boy, I'm going to, I'll feel this tomorrow, but you make sensible choices, and you can keep going. So that is what I'm offering. Help people make sensible choices and progress. And for me, it took me actually, overall, I was happy about 3 years ago with my weight. But with the lifestyle change, it just comes off naturally. So it's like now I'm down to 150 pounds. Hey. And I don't really work on it. I was happy 50 pounds ago. But it just comes off because I make smart choices. I do stuff. I constantly ride a bike and I constantly walk. I choose by choice. I don't drive. Well, I do occasionally, but to keep myself moving and to keep, my body healthy, I bike and I walk a lot. And spent 2 years living in Morocco where cars are a luxury too, so you gotta walk in there. It's a very mountainous place, no paved road, so it was like daily exercise just leaving the house. And just better person for the changes. And like I said, I'm not deprived. And what you do have to know is once you get to a certain point, your body does change. And you'll be needing to watch your carbs and your calories. You're going to need to add in a little more carbs and a little more calories the more you get active. At one point, I kept getting faint and everything, and it was because I was low carbing too much. And that's when your body's changing and it learns to work normally and break down everything. But when you're super heavy, it's just running on sugar, on the fat. And you get to that nice point where you can just go and say, I can't eat that. Not just because of the carbs, but because the carbs are the calories. Oh, I'll gain a ton. So your body will change and you will understand it as it happens. And that's a good thing. And I tell everybody, read, and ask lots of questions. Ask everybody, anybody. All they can do is say no, right? They can't put you in jail for asking a question. Ask questions and think about your family too. If you see your kids going down that path, it's like sitting and watching a train wreck. Do you just sit there and watch it happen, or do you try and help? So if you're changing yourself, change your family too, and get them to appreciate all that good stuff and not go crazy about it, but let them enjoy getting healthy and being healthy. Make it a family thing. Everybody work together, getting back in shape. It's all a good thing. Thank you for watching. Any questions? Check my page, and I do have free consults if you want to call and see where your head is at. Maybe you can use some help. Take care.